Chef Buck, thoughts on bringing in Trey Lance? Sure. As long as it doesn't cost anything.
He got to be super cheap, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
What did Dallas give up?
I don't
to get
think
him,
he's
though?
unrestricted.
What did Dallas give up to get him?
I thought it was a fourth. Was it a third or a fourth?
Right. So I'm like, it can't be. We can give you a fifth, sixth.
Yeah, right. We could trade for him instead of
You see what I'm
drafting
saying?
a
That's
guy.
why I'm like, yeah, the
I'd be
value's
fine with
going
that.
down.
I don't
Yeah.
care.
Right.
There's a Shanahan lineage for you too.
And he's a former top 5 pick too. If we're gonna take our chances on retreads, at least give me some like super duper elite pedigree retread.
Yeah, or even compare him to drafting a quarterback right now in like the 5th or 6th round.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least he does have upside, more upside than like a Sam Hartman or one of these dudes.
Yeah.
Been in the league. Yeah, I don't care. Like for the third quarterback,
That's what I'm saying. I ain't
I
tripping
don't
on
care. Mike Lang. What do you guys think a Cousins will cost? And would you give up draft capital for a Fields? Are we sold on going into the season with Pickett? I believe in him. Just trying to see the vibes. Great content.
Salute you, Mike Lang. You already know from the heart, baby, from the heart. I think Cousins is going to cost a lot. I think he's in that high 30s, $40 million range, even after the Achilles. In terms of giving up the draft capital for Justin Fields, I don't want to do it just because the Arthur Smith hire and everything just seems like we're rallying behind Kenny. So it's like, why would I rally behind Kenny with the move just to move on from Kenny and give up a ton of more assets on something that is still in a very similar space as Kenny right now? But I just think that they're different type of players. I think for Justin Fields, I think that he could thrive in a different situation. But at the same time, we know Arthur Smith, man, he does have a system that does appear to be more QB friendly. I don't know. I'm not as keen on wanting to pair Justin Fields with Arthur Smith and having to give up what I got to give up for that when I'm still going to be taking a chance on Justin Fields as much as I'm taking a chance on Kenny Pickett in this dynamic. That's my only hesitancy right now with it, and everything that keeps coming from the black and gold, the higher ups, the people that make the decisions, they sound like they on the Kenny train. So that's the other part where it's like, okay, if y'all are pushing Kenny, why are we about to be giving up a ton of resources and assets to bring in a guy that, over there, they probably viewing him the same way as how we are viewing Kenny right now to an extent. I think it's a little bit of a conflict of interest with it. That's all.
Yeah, I'm out on Cousins and Fields. And
yeah.
I think we roll with Pickett, bring in Mason for the competition. If not him, you're talking Darnold, Tannehill. I mean, that's my formula. I'm not giving up high draft picks for Fields.
Tannehill's
I'm
probably
not
the
paying
highest.
Cousins all that money.
Tannehill's the highest end that I'm going, and that's even more so now because of the Arthur Smith connection. But that's the highest end that I'll be willing to go because right now it does seem like, man, everything is pointing to Kenny. The hire, it seems like this is a great hire for the team, but more importantly, I think it's a great hire for Kenny. If we being real about it, man, I think that it does ultimately protect him so much more from just going in the wrong direction. And it's like, if you can't do well in a system like this, then maybe it is you. And I think that's kind of where they're trying to
no matter
really
what
isolate
hired,
this thing right now, man.
That's it. That's a matter of fact.
So that's the part where I'm just like, this hire to me seems like it's more for Kenny, more to see, man, if we can simplify, have a proven system, still doesn't deviate far from where we're at, this is where we want to go, and this gives Kenny the best chance to come out here and thrive and be comfortable and have a full offseason to do it. He doesn't have to wait till late in the offseason to know who's the coordinator. There's an in-season switch. You're going to get a chance to go from the beginning of this thing, and we're going to see, can you give us what 2020 Ryan Tannehill did when he had a full offseason with Arthur Smith as the OC, and we saw him put together his best season throughout his professional career. So that's kind of like I said, where I stay with it, man.
All right, that's it.